Hello guys, this is Lee FS Coach, and today I'll be using Trader Waves, which is a trade journaling tool to analyze this account. So this account has been on for 2 weeks now, and overall we've had 78% profit on this account, which is about $160. So the account started from 204. Overall we are currently at 364, but the highest balance so far was 378 before we had a very small loss that brought the account back to 364. So overall we've had 63 trades on this account, and we've had 3 consecutive winning days, 2 consecutive losing trades, so 9 consecutive winning trades. And you can see all these metrics right here, right? So now on the equity curve, so you can see my very first trade this year was a losing trade, all right, but subsequently I'm able to recover back these losses, and just after going back into profit, then another loss came in. So we will not be discouraged. We are able to make a very sharp reversal of this loss, and also subsequently coming into profit. We have a very rough day here, and we had this losing trades, which is because of CPI news. So basically I am not supposed to trade during the news period. I knew I am supposed to close my trade before CPI, but then I forgot, and I ended up closing my trade in a loss, even though I was in profit before the market started pushing up against me. Well, subsequently I'm still able to recover back these losses, right? So that is what is going on the equity curve. And as you can see here, I trade just one currency pair, which is gold at the moment, and you can see how the profit has been going up and down up to what we have now. Okay, so now let's go to calendar to see like a daily breakdown of what is being traded on this account. So what you can see here now is that the very first day I'm trading this year, I had about minus 15% losses, and on Tuesday we recovered back our losses and we remain in profit of 25%. But Wednesday we had a loss of 22.59%, Thursday profit, Friday 15%, and overall for the week we had 22.64%. So week 2 is like a comeback. So on Monday we had about 10%, and this is the CPI news I talked about, I guess. All right, and we made these losses on the 13th yard. So this is the CPI news. So we were just able to close at about minus 2% on the account. Then Wednesday we had 12%, Thursday we had 17%, and on Friday we had just 3% profit. And at the end of the whole week we had about 45.61% profit for week 2, right? So I don't know what is going to happen this week, but we are hopeful. We made about maybe 50% this week, God helping us. Now let's see what's going on here. So our win rate, daily win rate, is about 70%, which is good at the moment. And win to loss ratio is about 1.95%. And you can also see net daily P&L in bar chart, and how we trade hourly. So this is also like a guide to check if you are more profitable during the London session or during the Asian session and all of that. This will help me because I trade with EA, so I can actually decide when my EA is more profitable and all of that. So yearly performance, this account just started January, still has a long way to go, right? So let's hope this account can meet the growth plan, right? So now let's just talk a bit about the strategy used on this account. So this account use this TDI smart money concept, right? So we are only taking sell on resistance zone, and we are only taking buy on support zone, right? Now we've only filtered by EMA to remove some support level trades that is coming up, so that when the market is in a downtrend we are only taking sell trades, and when the market is in an uptrend we are only taking buy trades. So for this last Friday we only had 2 trades, which is this sell and this sell. So you can see the market on this resistance, and our shark fin confirmation, and that is why we have this trade right here. And we have this sell coming from this resistance right here, okay, and that is why we have this trade. So we will only be taking sell if the market is in a downtrend, and when the market is in an uptrend, we will only be taking a buy trade. I don't know what I said last actually. So yeah, so this is how we are taking trade. This is an uptrend, for instance, and we'll only be taking buys when the market comes back to our support or resistance. When the market only comes back to our support level, right? So what you can see on this blue line are Fibonacci retracement levels, which means if the market is also in an uptrend, we only want to take buys from our Fibonacci retracement level, for continuation of trend. So this is basically how trades is being taken on this account. So usually I live stream all of this trade, but currently I'm not doing that again as I used to. So you can see we have this buy, because as you can see the EMA is trending up, so we will only be picking buy trade from support and resistance level. Okay, so we have this buy from this support level. We have so these are just some manual trade, because I know when I'm expecting the market to take some buys and sell. So this is like if a retracement level of 51 and 61 retracement level. So I did this buy manually, okay, and yeah, so this is how the account is being traded, and this is the performance on the account at the moment. So we'll continue in the coming week, and we will see how profitable we can get on this account. So also, to have a better visuals about how this account is performing, we can also see our trade history on the MQL5 signal. So this is available on MQL5. If you're interested in copy trading, then you can just come to MQL5 to copy the trade, but I'm not accepting subscription at the moment, just for some personal reason. But in the coming week, I will make it open for people. So just like I said, the initial deposit is 204. We made profit of 160, and as you can see, the maximum debt on the account so far is 22.6%. This is the first losing trade I mentioned, and you can see how the account has been going, over time on this account. So most of the trade is managed by the robot, but sometimes I come in to close the trade manually. So that affected me during the CPI news, like I said, because I decided not to close the trade manually, expecting the year to close before the news comes in, and the trade actually goes against me. So you can see the trade history and more statistics on MQL5 to see the growth, the gross profit, the number of buys. So we've had more buys than sales, and we've had more profit than losses, obviously. So more statistics on MQL5. If you want to have more information about the risk on the account, so you can see all of that on MQL5 as well. So if you're interested in copy table, and you can see our equity curve right here. So these are the days we made some losses, but we were able to come back in track. Right. So if you're interested to copy my signal, just let me know. Then I might consider making the signal available for subscription. Cheers, guys.